guess you would roll. I mean,
damage.
If you want to try to squish its head, what the fuck roll would that be, Neil? I mean, it just happens, but what's the damage? Does it just pop?
I don't know. The DM makes it up on the spot. I mean, she's attacking with a weapon,
totally,
right?
Yeah.
With a sword?
No. She's stumping it with her feet. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, my boot.
Let's just say... you
4 for boots, I think?
Does Riley wear boots?
I mean, she's not wearing fucking sandals.
Yeah.
Does it have that in, like, the fucking DM handbook?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think that is actually under
The fruit-shaped jeans.
combat and tactics shit.
Block pants.
Oh, under fire?
I don't know. Maybe, no, they're...
Yeah, strength.
No, in the unarmed attacks. Player's handbook, unarmed attacks.
Okay.
There's something in there about... Or maybe that was the DMG. I don't remember. Remember that table that you had? Ah, here we go. Page 129.
Yeah, the punching and wrestling results? Is that what you're looking at?
Something about...
It has punches, but not... Whoever's typing, that's incredibly loud.
Yeah, that's loud.
Charging, movement... Non-weapons... I don't see...
Maybe it isn't under combat and tactics, unarmed attacks.
I don't know where the fuck this would go. For the sake of time, let's just say that you stomp on its head and its head pops.
Okay, can I just roll something ridiculous then? Like...
Yeah, give me a D8. Not a D420. You do 179 damage to it. Its head explodes as if this is like Fist of the North Star and blood rains everywhere.
Okay.
We'll just say, since I can't find it, that it's dead. The one on the ground that missed you. It did fail a fucking Saber's death twice, so it deserves to die. One zombie remains. Cobblepot, you're up.
Swinging. Missing.
Page 86 of combat tactics.
Does it say that in there? Alright, I'll look
Bare
it up.
feet are D3 points of damage. Shoes or boots are D4 points of damage. Heavy boots are D6. Iron shod or hobnailed boots are D8.
What page is that on?
86 of the combat and tactics.
Okay. Cool. Well, we know that from now on. But like I said, you could definitely just do that this round. Ryan, you go to hit and fucking just miss because you're terrible. And Ricardo, it's your turn. There's one zombie remaining.
I'll fuck him up. Or not.
Yeah, you go to hit it and you just swing your staff too hard. You're very energetic about the last one because it was so beautifully swung. And this one remembers how beautiful that swing is and goes to strike cats. And completely misses. One zombie remains, and it is Rich's turn.
I can't believe you guys wanted to run from this lot.
Oh, God.
Well, with you in the party, it's you know.
Cast wall of fog, Ricardo. Cast wall of fog.
I can't.
The zombie goes. Who's up? Sorry, Riley, it's your turn. Oh, you fucking crit the shit out of that.
Rich.
2d8.
Two,
About time to
2
start
and 2 right now? 2 and 2?
Wait.
Almost got 0. Whatever.
2d8.
I put all my weight into one of my slides. The
I
other one
noticed.
was just like still attached to my
I
belt.
noticed.
Very
2d8. Ooh, you go to strike at this and chop off. You basically go to like cleave its head off because you're trying to fucking impress Rich, right? And while it doesn't go all the way through, it stops like at the very last bit of its neck, and its head like falls to the side, but it's still completely attached by like a vein or some skin that's left there at the edge, and it is still alive.
Riley, do you have 16 strength?
Yes.
You should be getting +1 to damage on all your attacks with a melee weapon.
Well, there you
Wow,
go.
you're really knowledgeable about combat, Rich.
now is he
As
dead now?
this happens, you see the skin start to kind of tear under its own weight of the head, and its head just falls off, and the zombie falls and dies.
Nice.
So, do you see what I typed below? Wait, I'm gonna in the chat. Neil, so if I do
Yes,
that, that's how it should be now?
Yeah. D8 +1 for longsword, D6 +1 for short sword.
Or
Yeah.
is it, if I get a crit, is it 2?
It'd be a crit would be 2d8 +1 or 2d6 +1.
Yeah, you
The
don't
modifier comes
add
up
the
to the
plus.
end of the
Uh,
Yeah. All right, all the zombies are dead, and it smells fucking terrible. You guys are out in this world. The elevator's no longer there. And we would normally take a break, but we've only got about 40 minutes left, so we'll just continue this until the end. What do you guys do? What do you? I can describe what you see.
How far does the light extend that we have from the vial?
I would say a good. It's a pretty good ways, 30, 40 feet around you. You're not sure how it's doing this because it is in a pocket of Ricardo.
Right.
But it gives you a good amount of viewage.
What's the ground like under our feet?
Looks to be like charred almost, as if there was fire or something that occurred.
Well, the gods told us that we should come and explore this area. So, let's explore. Does anyone have anything to mark our path? And then I look through my bag and I pull out a stick of chalk. Is the ground like hard enough that I could like mark on it with chalk, or?
so we don't see our footprints?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out.
Footprints do form. Yeah, there's like soot or like char, exactly like that, and footprints do form in the ground. However, as
Probably
you
just follow Argo's footprints, hoof prints.
as you look around for different like prints on the ground, you notice that there is just fucking they're everywhere from where these creatures have
is there
stepped.
any wind?
You do not feel any wind.
Okay. I want to stack the zombie bodies end to end away from the elevator, so that way there's kind of like a line of zombies.
Okay.
Just for easy reference, if ever we come across like a row of stacked zombies, like I'm afraid of walking away from the elevator and getting lost, so I stack them as far as I can away from the elevator to give us a guide home.
Okay. Done.
And I just take off in the direction, straight out the elevator doors. I just start walking.
Okay. What do the rest of you do? Follow?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, you guys
Crap,
start.
Argo.
You guys, where's a D4? You guys start walking outside of just straight out the elevator. And how far do you walk? Are you looking for an explanation of what's in front of you as you continue to walk? Yeah.
If we see anything like of note.
As you start to go like further out, behind you, you obviously lose sight of where the elevator and where the zombie bodies were, simply because it's just dark as you continue to walk further and further. You hear a couple roars from what you're not really sure where, but Rich and Cobblepot, you guys recognize it to be the what was apparently on floor 1. And
So it's extremely loud.
it's not. I mean, it's faint, but it's loud enough to where you guys it's audible, right? And as you guys continue to walk for about 30, 45 minutes, do you guys stop at all? It just seems like flat, charred land as far as you can go. As far as
So
as
is
you
the
continue
vial
forth.
working?
Yeah, it's totally light around you guys for about 30 feet in a circle diameter.
How long did you say we were walking again?
30 minutes now.
Do you guys think that maybe these creatures that we just killed were the things that killed everyone here?
I doubt it. They seem pretty weak.
I don't think so.
Maybe if this was some kind of like rich world where everyone's rich clone. Awful.
I don't think wealth has anything to do with it.
I'll take out the vial thing and see if it's doing anything. It's not, I guess.
As you look in it, you see in the center that there actually is kind of an arrow.
Oh, sick. Hey guys, check it out. Should have used this before.
Let's use it like a compass and follow the arrow.
Well,
what?
no shit.
Yeah,
what?
as you start to spin around this little vial of some substance that you were given, does have this arrow in it, and it changes as you spin around, pointing you to go what looks to be taking a left if you continue going straight out from the elevator. So it says to go left.
Okay, let's go left.
Okay.
By the way, let me know if that fan is going up against the mic and causing a shit ton of distortion for you guys. It shouldn't.
It is not.
Okay, cool. All right, so you guys start going to where the vial tells you, and eventually you do find, after about 15 minutes, you stumble upon this pristine pool of water that has actually a couple trees next to it, and instead of like being raised, it's actually just a dip in the ground where there's just this little pool of water.
Is there any soot or ash in the water, or is it clear?
No, as like ash is kind of trickling down, almost snowing in this world, and as it hits the water, it kind of just like dissipates and it's no longer there.
Whoa.
I'll dip the end of my, like the crappy end of my staff in the water just to make sure it's water, I guess.
Your staff, whatever blood, blemishes, dents, whatever, is completely restored. It is brand new. It just carved today.
I jump in the water.
Yeah, I pushed Neil into the water. Rich.
Ricardo, you jump into the water, and since you acted first, and you are just completely at ease, relaxed, relieved. You notice that your strength returns to you. You're already at full HP, but you do not feel as if you had just been knocked out like an hour ago.
Are my spells restored?
No.
Oh.
You do not feel the power of magic return to you. Do you push Rich into the water?
Yeah.
Rich, you...
I attempt to resist the pushing if I can.
Yeah, give me a... Let's have a post-strength test.
Ye-
So D20 plus 16. Is your strength really 14, Rich?
It's only 14 on my character.
Didn't I give you... Okay,
Is it
I don't know.
16?
I have
I don't
16.
know.
I have 16 on the overlay.
You're going in that water, bro.
You're going in that water,
I
probably.
cannot beat that. I cannot beat that.
I don't think you have 16.
No, do I have 14 or 16 strength, JP?
I have 16 on my overlay.
All right. I will accept 16 as my new strength score.
Okay, and I think that's totally fair because that's what I have
Should
on
have
my
grabbed
overlay.
her wrist, man, and gone for the two
Well,
for.
I assume she's pushing me from behind, so I wouldn't really be able to grab her wrist if I'm not facing her.
Whoa, our charisma's the same. You're in my league.
Yeah, yeah.
I think you should invert the way that you said that. You're in my...
Okay, Rich, you get pushed into this water, which then pushes Ricardo out because it's not that big. It's only like 2 or 3 feet wide. Or sorry, 2 or 3 feet. 2 feet in like a diameter. And Ricardo, you get pushed out. Rich, you get pushed in, and you as well get like completely restored. Your the attacks that were dealt to you earlier have vanished. You feel as if you have just woken up from a great sleep, and you're at full HP.
Sick! What the fuck, Riley? Grow up.
Helping you out. Don't you feel better?
What are the rest of you
just
doing?
upset because I've 3-2'd you?
So I have a question. So Ricardo
why I
went
got
into the
married.
water, right?
Yeah.
And he went into the water. Did the vial submerge?
No, unless he put it into the water, then that's the only way it would
I
swim.
mean, he has it on his body, right? So like,
Yes. By the way, Rich, your knee no longer hurts.
For realsies?
For realsies.
Sick. Does it hurt when I get out of the water?
Do you get out of the water?
Yeah, I don't want to stand in this water.
Hurts like a
Catch-
motherfucker.
What do I have on my? I want to empty whatever water skins I have and fill it with this thing.
Okay.
Me too.
I guess I don't have the moldy cheese anymore, though.
You get about, like, Rich, you fill your pouches. Ricardo, you got to fill your first pouch, and it gets about halfway full as all the water is drained from this. It's only like 2 or 3 feet. Like, there's not that much water in it.
Okay, but water pouch wouldn't take 2 cubic feet of water, would it? It's a
How big? How big are water pouches? I don't know.
I don't know.
I would assume you have like 2 or 3, right? How many do you
Yeah,
have?
but 2 or 3 cubic feet of water is a lot of water, dude.
What are these units?
That's like what? 3, 4 gallons?
the fuck? Feet? Gallon?
I don't know. Fucking
English?
this far extends my knowledge of math and science.
A cubic foot of water weighs 62 pounds, so
What,
I'm
really?
not carrying that much on me. Yeah.
What the fuck? I weigh 62 pounds? Okay, yeah. Okay, you are not
So I
able
fill
to
my
drain
pouches.
all of the water then. Rich and Ricardo, you're able to fill it up.
Sweet.
Guys, I fucking hated science and math in school, so don't even start.
Cool. That's why we have Google.
Exactly.
I think we're supposed to be putting this vial into this water, not playing in it.
Why? Okay.
What
maybe.
makes you think that?
Wall of fuck.
Because
Didn't
it was
they
pointing
say something
here.
about putting the vial into the water?
Did they?
Mm.
I guess I didn't hear that.
I didn't hear that either. But hey, let's do it. I put
What?
the vials.
Wait, so... Okay, so you place this vial into the water, correct?
Yes.
Where are the rest of you standing? Like
Just
are you
outside.
just like huddled around this thing?
Yeah, I'm watching to see what happens.
All right. Ricardo, you kind of kneel down and drop this little vial into the water, and the second it hits, you all get blown back, and there's a strong like light basically emits from this little pool, blows you all back about a good ways. You don't take damage, but it's about 5-6 feet, all in opposite directions. And the world, which was completely dark before, is now completely lit. And around you, as this happens, you start to see zombies.
Is there any rainbows?
No.
Oh shit!
I'm gonna run over to
How many
Argo.
zombies do we see?
Countless. It
Countless.
says, looks to be a civilization that once lived here. Like, we're talking a
are
fuck
we-
ton.
Are we surrounded, or is there any way they're not coming?
They seem to have followed you guys kind of from the elevator, so there are ways to get around them because of how slow they are moving. They are not completely surrounding you. There are paths which you could take as long as you don't go up and hit them trying to take these paths.
And I
Okay.
think we need to get out of here. We can't fight this many.
Yeah, let's run.
Oh, you want to run now?
Yes, I want to run now. Don't you?
I could have sworn like a little while ago you didn't.
Ricardo, I think casting grease would really impress Riley. Right
Yeah,
about
I don't have. I forgot grease today,
now. Oh.
but I could sleep the shit out of like a bunch of them.
Can you all make perception checks for me?
Oh yeah,
Nailed it.
I perceive that shit.
Rich, is your roll? Okay, there it is. So, all right, everyone but but Riley, you guys noticed that from where this pool once was, that it's as if like life is beginning anew around it, and the ground, which was once charred and had soot all over it, is like
Grass.
has dirt. Grass is starting to slowly form, but it is not grass already. There is a sense of green. The trees that were next to this thing are kind of growing, and it's just basically like terraforming the ground into what looks to be a normal countryside very slowly.
Okay, guys, wait. Maybe this will affect the zombies and turn them into living creatures once again as well.
What are you talking about?
That's
Look-
actually
look
not a
at 'em.
terrible idea.
Look around you.
Let's throw some of the water on the zombies. I
Okay.
take one of my water pouches. Wait, hold on. Is there a zombie that's near, like, close? A zombie that I could approach that is not, like, with a whole horde, like a zombie that's either singled out or with, like, one or two other friends?
These aren't vampires.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely approach one without fear from being attacked by a group or being surrounded or anything like that.
There we go. I want to get within, like, 6 or 7 feet from one and then just, like, grab my water pouch and spray water on it. I want to stay, like, as far away from possible, hopefully out of reach of it, but if I have to get within reach, that's fine.
Roll. So, no matter what, you want to get water on this thing, no matter how close
I just want to
you have
get water on the zombie. Yeah.
Give me a d20. I'm not just gonna let you do this.
Oh, God.
you like, you're not a very bright fellow, Rich, and you walk up to what you think is a good distance and like squeeze the end of the pouch, and water just like goes off into the ground. And you're just standing there like waiting for something crazy to happen, but water just like lands on the ground before you. Is the zombie kind of like tilts its head at you as if a dog does when he doesn't understand what the fuck's going on.
Okay. I'll go do the
And the
same.
ground, by the way, when that hits, kind of is green and starts to. Whatever ground you hit is then clean. I guess is the best way to describe it.
I'll go stand next to Rich, and I'll be like, Rich, you're an idiot.
And
he'll
Rich,
say-
I need you to make a save versus death as well.
Oh.
You are so entranced in this that the zombie that was then not that far away from you will be able to approach you because you just lose interest in anything as this ground is like clean immediately before your eyes. You've never seen anything like this before. So the zombie will be attacking you shortly.
Okay.
What were you doing, Cats?
No, I tried to do the same thing as Rich with my water.
Yeah, you guys are terrible judges. Like you don't know how to make this water squirt or how to throw this water at this stuff at these zombies that it's just like failing constantly. Cobblepot and Riley, if you guys want to make an action, you can before Rich gets attacked.
I am continuing to run. Can I yank Rich away?
Kalpa, just throw water on this zombie, dude.
I don't have any.
You
You-
just
you-
fucking grab some with your hands.
You totally can, if you want to, Cobblepot. You can pull Rich back so that it saves him.
That's what I want to do.
Okay. Give me a strength check, actually. I'm not just gonna let you do that.
6. Ooh.
You go to pull Rich, but in his trance-like state, he is steadfast and like kind of pulls away from you and leans forward, and he is still in place.
Okay.
Riley, you want to do anything?
Not really, no.
All right, zombie goes to attack Rich. Hold on. Whoops. Fell. Hold on. Okay. The zombie like lunges at Rich, trying to bite him. Completely misses. Steps forward and like stumbles forward, and as he's stumbling forward, his right foot does actually hit this ground that the water landed on, and you kind of see his right foot just melt. Like it just kind of turns to vapor and ash, and it like trickles off in the wind, and he stumbles and like falls down onto his side.
Is all the grass still spreading?
From where the pool was, yes, but not from that point where the water was just poured on the ground.
Okay. I guess we're
Okay,
safe.
guys.
We stay on the grass.
Yeah, here's the plan. Let's just go into the grass and wait for the zombies to come for us and melt themselves, and then we'll be safe.
Oh, easy game.
Gonna stay on the creep.
So you guys are going back to where the pool
Don't
was?
touch the lava.
You guys are going back to where the pool was?
Yeah.
So hold on, is that green spreading or is it just around the pool?
It is spreading from where the pool started outwards, like in a full circle around it. But where you poured the water, it only, like wherever the water touched on the ground, the soot and the ash was removed, and it turned into like normal ground grass.
Okay. Sweet.
You're gonna fall back to the pool.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
get at the first moment I have to step on the grass. We'll follow that to the pool.
Okay. You guys make it back to the pool, and as you are just waiting there, like the zombies are getting closer and closer, and now you are fully surrounded. But as time passes, a couple seconds or so, the ground starts to reach where these zombies begin this circle around you, and one by one, at first it starts. Then starts to spread to more and more, and they all just slowly start to like fade off into the air and disappear into thin air. And after about what seems like forever, because I mean these zombies were getting closer and closer, surrounding you, it was a little bit scary. All the zombies are gone, and the world from this point is still spreading, but it looks like it is starting to go back to what would be a new state or a new ground. Trees aren't blooming or flowers aren't blooming, but the grass is starting to appear, and the ash and everything like that is losing itself.
Okay, guys. I say we keep exploring if we have to. I mean, we haven't really found the reason for this world to have come to an end or whatever. And
Well,
I think it'd be wise to stay close to the creep at least.
I think that whatever the problem is, we might have just solved it.
So
Yeah, but
you
they
wanna
didn't
just
ask
go
us to
back?
solve it, right? They asked for answers.
It's
What
true.
did they ask for?
It seems pretty obvious to me that with these people disappearing, we're kind of setting them free from their zombie state.
Or we're just making them more dead.
I think so, yeah. I think you've watched too many stories that your grandma told you.
I think we should stay here a little while longer and kind of see what happens.
Yeah, I agree.
And then maybe make our way back up.
Okay. I'm gonna lay down on the grass and
Yeah, me too. I'll
Yeah.
get some sleep.
grab Argo and fall asleep.
Yeah, at this point, Argo's kind of, I mean, he's doing what
Grazing?
horse does. He's grazing. Yeah, he starts kind of eating the grass and just chilling.
Yeah, but this horse has never seen grass before, so is that really what a horse does?
I mean, it goes to its instincts. Also, you were from the Western world. I would assume that's where it came from. So there was.
How does evolution work? How does it have those instincts?
I don't know. That's like such a deep question.
It eats.
You came from the elf land, and there's grass and there's forest over there. So I would assume that's where it understands what to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, DM'd.
Okay.
The rest of you are just waiting around.
I'm gonna nap.
So you guys want to set up camp? Is that what you're doing?
I guess. Might
Yeah,
as well waiting. Yeah.
sure.
Okay. You guys get a camp set up. The sky, which was once filled with just like a smog, and you couldn't really see that well, is turning into like a blue, clear sky. And it looks as if it's a normal day for the most part in the sky. However, the ground is still slowly kind of finding its way and figuring out what it's doing. And as time passes and you guys continue to set up camp, you hear kind of, it's as if the ground is shaking, but in the foreground, or sorry, in the background, like further away, you start to see like the ground slowly rise up, and like hills are forming and mountains are forming back behind them, and that's to the east. To the west, you start to see forest pop up, and life kind of beginning over there. To the south, water starts to pool in what looks to be what was already there in terms of this like divot in the ground, and the world's just kind of changing before you guys.
So I think they expected us to repopulate this place.